Alright, hello and welcome back to another playthrough of our continuing campaign for Arkham Horror, the card game called the Dunwich Legacy.
Yep.
And this scenario is called Where Doom Awaits.
Yep.
We are playing on easy mode, just so you know.
Yep.
I am Morbid, your host, and I am playing Ashcan Pete.
I'm M2 and I'm playing Jenny Barnes.
And what did you spend some experience points on last week?
I know I got physical training as one thing.
Yeah, we each spent 2.
Yeah. I got physical training and something else, but I don't remember what the other thing was though.
Yeah, no, I can't remember either.
But I know I got physical training.
Yeah, I got... I can't remember what I bought, sorry. I'll know it when I see it. Alright. Remember, major spoilers too. So we're going to jump right in and can see Undimensioned Unseen. I will read this off. You ready?
Alright.
Alright. You awaken to the sound of screeching. Fearing the worst, you grab your equipment and head out into the streets of Dunwich. As soon as you step outside, you sense a foulness in the cold night air, an awful pungent smell that can scarcely be described, and a heaviness to the atmosphere that makes it difficult to breathe. The citizens of Dunwich have sealed their doors, and the town feels quiet and lonesome. In the distance, a faint glow emanates from a hilltop above the village. You know this hill from both your interactions with Zebulon and Armitage's records. It is called Sentinel Hill. The tales speak of satanic rites being performed there, rites in which great ritual pyres light up the night sky while the ground rumbles furiously below. Flocks of whippoorwills perch on the rooftops of the village around you, watching ominously as you climb inside Zebulon's old and beat-up truck. As you drive toward Sentinel Hill, more screeching fills the sky with an awful pitch that is painful to your ears. Everything you have read about and experienced in Dunwich has led to this. If the foul ritual Seth seeks to perform has anything to do with what Armitage and his colleagues prevented several months back, it involves the favor of an ancient creature, Yog-Sothoth. Failing to stop this ritual may spell doom, not only for Dunwich, but for the entire world. Check campaign log. If Naomi has investigators back, proceed to 1. I don't think so.
No.
So, otherwise, skip the setup. Alright. Gather all the cards from the following counter sets: Where Doom Awaits, Beast Thralls, Sorcery, Bishop's Thralls, Striking Fear, Ancient Evils, and Chilling Cold. These are indicating the following icons, blah blah. Put Base of the Hill, Ascending Path, and Sentinel Peak into play.
Yep.
Each investigator can be at the base of the hill. Move 1 copy of Diverging Path from the game at random, which we did. Set the other 3 out of side.
Outside.
Aside out of play. Remove 1 copy of Altered Path from the game at random. Set the other 3 copies of Altered Path aside out of play, which I did. Set Bishop aside out of play. Based on your difficult level, add the following cast tokens to the cast bag for the remainder of the campaign. So we added a -3 to our bag.
Yeah, because we're playing on easy mode.
And depending on the following circumstances, a different version of Act 2 should be used in the scenario. Each other version of Act 2 is removed from the game. So we checked the campaign log, and we got our act here, Act 2, and for each brood of Yog-Sothoth that escaped into the wild, add 1 Doom agenda to 1A, which we did. Because 1 escaped last time in Undimensioned and Unseen. Check campaign log. If the investigators put Size Bishop out of his misery, that did not happen. And then shuffle the remaining encounter sets to build the encounter deck. Which we did. So we got our counter deck, agenda, act, scenario cards. We got Base of the Hill, Ascending Path, and Sentinel Peak. And I might as well start by reading this.
Okay.
Alright. Agenda 1A. Calling forth the old ones. As you approach Sentinel Hill, you hear ancient Latin rights bellowed across the night. The time for action has come. If you cannot stop the sorcerers in Dunwich, who knows what terrors they might unleash upon the world. And that's the little agenda deck. Excuse me. Then Act 1A. The Path to the Hill. A vibrant, arcane energy fills the air with a bone-rattling chill. The energy swirls along the crushed trail before you and seeps down several other paths before disappearing. Objective. When the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them in advance. See, it says must because sometimes you can wait. You don't have to always spend them. And we need 2 per investigator, so we need 4. And that's a little look at the artwork there. And since we start here, we'll flip this. The long slope of Sentinel Hill rises before you, cresting in the jagged edges of Sentinel Peak. It's got 3 shroud, no clues. Base of the hill is connected to each copy of Diverging Path. And investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, put a random set-aside Diverging Path into play. Limit once per round. So each of us can do that.
Got it.
And another action, you could resign. This is more than I signed up for. And that is Base of the Hill. Alright. So we gotta start here. Who wants to go first?
I don't know.
Does it matter? Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Why don't you go first because you have better investigate?
Actually, I don't anymore, but that's okay.
And you don't want to...
I don't have Christopher Milan or any good cards, but we shall see. Alright.
Milan Christopher, not Christopher.
Damn, I always get his name wrong. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Alright. Then I'm going to go first. For 2 resources, I'm going to play Flashlight. Takes up a hand slot. I have 3 supplies. I'm going to use up one of the supplies right now. And investigate. Oh, I put it down upside down. Okay. So it's a shroud of 1. And of course I auto fail. And that's how this game is going to go.
Yep.
I'm going to exhaust Duke to investigate. Give me a 4 to a 3. -1, I do investigate. I put a random copy of Diverging Path into play. Just pick any, put that into play, I guess.
Sure. And I think that's your 3 actions.
And that's my 3.
So, for my first action, I will... For my first action, I will play this for 1 resource. It's called Lone Wolf. Limit 1 per investigator as a response. When your turn begins, if there are no other investigators at your location, gain 1 resource. For my second action, I will move over here to Diverging Path. A path off the beaten trail leads deeper into the woods surrounding Sentinel Hill. Destroyed Path. Forced. After you reveal Destroyed Path, place 1 doom per investigator on it. As it's got 3 shrouds, 0 clues. As an action, investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, remove 1 doom from Destroyed Path.
Okay, for ascending, because this is connected to ascending path. The path leading further hill is masked. You cannot move in there. Okay, so we can't even get there for some reason.
So let's get 2 doom on it right now.
Well, that's not good.
Yep. So, for my final action, I will investigate. Using 2 resources for Streetwise to give me a 6 to a 3.
Nice. Oh, man.
Yep.
This is not the way we wanted to start this.
Alright, and
2
that's
auto
me.
fails already.
Yep.
Dang. That's how the game goes.
Yep.
Alright. Enemy phase. No enemies.
No enemies.
Upkeep. We do our meeples.
Yep.
We draw a card.
Yep.
Oh no! I just drew a freaking weakness.
Which weakness?
I drew Psychosis, Revelation. Add Psychosis to your threat area. Forced. After you take 1 or more horror, take 1 direct damage. As 2 actions, I can discard Psychosis. Alright, and we get a resource.
Yep.
Boy, this is not this is not starting out very good.
Yep.
2 auto fails. Dang. Alright, upkeep phase. Let's add a doom.
Mythos phase.
Mythos phase, yes, you are
You
right.
said upkeep.
I wish it was another upkeep phase.
Yeah. That'd be good. Of course. Obscuring fog. Attached to
Oh my
location,
gosh.
get 1 per location. Attached location gets +2 shroud. After attached location is successfully investigated, discard obscuring fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I draw Vortex of Time. It's a hex and a hazard. Revelation. Each investigator at a Sentinel Hill location test will 4. Each investigator who fails takes 2 damage.
This is Sentinel Hill, that's Sentinel Hill, that's Sentinel Hill, but this is not.
Oh boy, this is not good. I'll tell you right now.
Yep.
Man, I need Peter Sylvester. I got none of my allies. I don't have to ditch old Book of Lore, something I did not want to do. But I got to do it. So I'm going to will a 5.
Okay.
And I fail.
Ugh.
So I actually take 2 damage.
Ugh.
I'll put 1 on Duke and 1 on me. Yeah, not turning out too good. I lost Book of Lore, something I did not want to do. Alright, yeah. You want to start? Because then you get your resource.
Sure. So I'll start. When your turn begins, if there are no other investigators at your location, gain 1 resource.
You have any card you want to play?
Um,
Any assets, any weapons, anything?
I'll play this for 0. Emergency cash.
Oh, that's
gain
always-
3 resources.
That's always nice.
Yep. And then, for the last action, I guess I could try to investigate.
I think you should have to.
Yeah. I'll use, right now it's at a 5.
Yep.
I guess I'll use 4 resources.
2 times each of Streetwise, right?
Yeah, 2
Okay.
times each on Streetwise. So that gives me a +6, because it's +3 for every 2. So I'm up to 9 to a 5. one. I
Okay.
succeed. I remove a doom and I remove obscuring fog because it has
That's
been
always good.
successfully investigated. And those are my 3 actions.
Oh, I forgot to unexhaust Duke during the upkeep phase. Alright. I'm going to take 2 actions to...
I think I only took 2 actions. One was to play emergency cash. The other
Oh, yes, you are totally right.
Yeah, it doesn't take an action to do Lone Wolf.
Right.
So I have 1 more action. I guess I will investigate again.
Yeah, might as well.
I'll use 2 resources for Streetwise to give me a 6 to a 3. -3. I still succeed.
Oh, good thing.
Yep. And I gain... Oh no, I don't gain...
I gained Doom.
Yay.
Well, that's good. That's done with, you know.
Yeah,
we
that's
got
nice.
the one.
And that's me.
Yeah. Alright, that was you. My turn's gonna be pretty short and sweet. I'm gonna take 2 actions and discard Psychosis. I can't
Nice.
have that. And then I'm just gonna use... Nah, I wanna play something too. Guess we're gonna have to wait to play something. I'm gonna use Duke to investigate. So it gives me a lore 4 to a shroud of 3.
You got it.
Okay, 0. I did. So I put in another. Let's go Diverging Path. Oh, so you have to come back here to go back there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of stinks. But at least we got one out, you know what I mean?
Unless it's already revealed, then this could connect to a green thing with 2 lines.
Oh yeah, that is true. There's nothing else on the board. So we'll have to see. Alright, well that was that. Enemy phase. No enemies. Upkeep. Do your meeples.
Yep.
Unexhaust any cards.
Alright, and then...
Draw a card.
Yep.
And get a resource.
Got it.
Alright. Upkeep. Ugh.
No, Mythos.
Mythos. Dang, I do that every time.
Yeah.
I'm playing this game since it came out.
Obscuring Fog.
You're kidding. Well, at least we don't have to go there no more. So that's actually kind of cool because it will lock this card here.
Yeah, that's
So
nice.
we don't have to mess with that anymore. That's actually kind of good. My turn. Rotting Remains. Classic. Revelation. Test will 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror.
Got it.
A sickening display of gore causes you to retch. You're glad this wasn't you. That's you out there. You. Oh, there's my finger. You. Alright, so I have a 4 to a 3. It's about the best I can do. Okay, I make it. Good. Good.
Good job.
A little bit of a break, that phase.
Nice job.
We gotta make some movement here. Why don't I try to investigate that last path out,
Got
and
it.
then maybe I can even go there.
Got it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play something first. I know there's enemies coming, so.
Yep.
Need some weapons out. Things are coming soon. I know that. I'm gonna spend 1 resource and get out a knife, just because we know there's enemies in here and they're gonna be coming out sooner or later. It's an item weapon melee. You can look at it, but I'll talk about it when I use it. Maybe you can read it better that way. Alright, that was 1 action. 2, I'm going to use flashlight.
You got it.
To investigate, which spend 1 supply, investigate, your location gets -2 shrouds, that's a shroud of 1.
Nice.
-3, I failed. Dang. Not doing so good without Milan Christopher. Okay, I said his name right. That was 1 to play, 2 to investigate. Alright, now I'm going to use Duke. I'll investigate.
Actually, it's Dr. Milan.
Dr. Milan. Alright, I make it this time.
Nice.
So that's out. So all of them are out.
Nice.
Alright, so not complete failure.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
There is no one else at my location, so I gain a resource.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And it's good to get that in the beginning like that too.
Yeah.
You have any things you want to play, man? Any assets, any weapons? Any skills, anything?
Yeah.
Get yourself out there.
I'm gonna play a knife.
Cool, because we know bad guys are coming.
Yep. And then for my second action, I'll move over here.
Okay.
And then for my third action, I'll move over here.
Okay. I'll read the front too. We never read the front, I don't think.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did you? Alright.
A path off the beaten trail leads deeper into the woods surrounding Sentinel Hill.
Oh, alright.
Eerie Glade. It's got Shroud of 4. And 1 clue per investigator. When you reveal Eerie Glade, discard the top 2 cards of your deck for each action you have remaining.
So you
I
have
have
no actions.
remaining.
Wow, that worked out.
Yeah.
And you put 2 clues on there.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was good. What did this say, the flavor text?
There are no sounds here. No leaves rustle, no birds chirp, and not even the wind can be heard.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely going to be you with your resources over there. Alright, upkeep phase. Reset our repels.
Yep.
Unexhaust any cards.
Yep.
So,
Draw a card.
at least we know the clues are here. That's helpful, but not what I want.
That's nice though.
Get a resource.
And gain a resource.
Alright. Ugh, we're moving really, really fast. Mythos phase. We added the Doom.
Yes, Mythos.
Lead investigator.
Running remains.
Yeah. Not the best one for you.
Yep.
So what are you at?
3.
To 3?
Yep.
So it's just straight up, huh?
-1.
Oh, that's not the worst.
So I take 1 horror.
Okay. My turn. Oops, give me this. Ancient Evils. Man. Well, I think you know what you're doing, so you just want to go?
Yeah. So, I'm at the location by myself, so I gain a resource.
Boy, that's good.
Yep. For my second action, I will play Liquid Courage for 1 resource.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yep. And it has 4 supplies. So I'll get supplies for it. Alright. So then
Should investigate. We gotta
Yeah,
get moving.
for the
We're
second
way
action,
behind.
I'll investigate using 2 resources for Streetwise.
So 6 to a 4?
Yep.
Okay. I know we've been drawing those 3s and tentacles suckers like crazy.
Yeah. Elder Thing. Minus X. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. X is the total printed cost of the discard cards. 2, 3.
So that's 5. Minus 5.
Minus 5. No. No, this is a 2 and this is a 1, so.
Oh, 3 total, but
that
still.
makes 3 total.
Minus
but
3.
Still, I fail.
Yeah. Man, that sucks. We're drawing every bad token you could possibly draw.
Yeah.
Gotta investigate again. I mean, we gotta get through
Yep.
this.
So I'll use 2 clues, or 2 resources for Streetwise.
Oh no.
Elder Thing.
And it's using up your cards too.
Yep.
That flashlight would have been
So
good.
that's a 2, of course.
Oh no.
And that's a 1, of course. So that's 3. I failed.
Wow. 4 resources and a turn. Yeah, this is kicking our butt, man.
Yep.
How are we drawing every bad thing that's in there? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn. I'm going to pay 1 for scavenging. And then I'm going to use Duke to investigate. Investigate with a base skill of 4. You may move to a connecting location immediately before investigating.
You got
I'll
it.
move here. That's what that virgin path looks like. Slaughtered Woods. Shroud 2. Force. After you reveal Slaughtered Woods, take 2 horror if you have no actions remaining. Cool, I do have actions remaining. And it's got 1 per investigator. Give me
You
the
put
back.
horror on it.
Oh, I did put horror on it, didn't I?
Yeah.
The sign of things to come.
It's got a shroud too.
Yeah, so I'm at a
It's got
4.
no flavor text.
Nope,
Ah.
it's just a Slaughtered Woods. Elder Sign. +2, ready Duke.
Nice.
I do get a clue. Oops.
You put it on your
I know, I'm going to. Then for my 3rd action, I will use Duke to investigate again.
You got it.
+1, cool.
Nice.
Alright, oops, I was down.
That location connects to here, so
Oh, does it?
yeah, it's got that
Oh, good, so we
So you
so
can
don't
come
have to
here.
go. Okay, that's actually cool.
ghoul.
I did say ghoul, didn't
Yeah,
I? Little ghoul. Alright,
it's actually ghoul.
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 Ghoul's a good word. Never get to use that word too often. Alright, upkeep phase. Ready, our meeples? Oh, look, you're already ready. Unexhaust any cards. Draw a card. Oh no, another weakness.
Oh no.
Hypochondria. Revelation. Add hypochondria threat area. Force. If you take 1 or more damage, take 1 direct horror. 2 actions, discard hypochondria, and you can see the bloody hands. The bloody hands. Boy, this is not doing good, man. Well, get it out now, I guess.
Yep.
And you got your resources?
Yep.
Alright. Oh. Up, Mythos phase. Another Doom.
Dissonant voices. Put dissonant voices into play in your threat area. You cannot play assets or events. At the end of the round, discard dissonant voices.
Alright, my turn. Oh. Frozen in Fear. Put Frozen in Fear into play in your threat area. The first time you perform one of the following actions, move, fight, or evade each round, it costs 1 additional action. Force, at the end of your turn, test will 3. If you succeed, discard Frozen in Fear. And that is Frozen in Fear. So I got all kinds of crap. Okay.
Alright.
You might as well go first because...
Yeah.
So, to get your resource.
Lone Wolf, I gain a resource. Then, for my first action, I will use 2 resources for Streetwise.
Yes.
Yep, so I can have a 6 to a 4. Skull. That's -1, -3 instead if you are at an altered location, and I'm not.
Okay.
So, I succeed and gain a clue.
Nice.
So then for my second action, I will do the same thing, spending 2 resources for Streetwise.
Okay.
And -1.
Nice. Good. Got a little bit of a break this time.
So now we must
We have to immediately spend. Right. Act 1B. A sacrifice made. During your search through the wooded paths around the base of Sentinel Hill, you come across a startling sight. A herd of sheep lies dead upon the ground in a secluded clearing, their bloody carcasses placed in a strange but careful pattern. Holding your nose against the stench of death, you step over mangled sheep on your way to the center of the old formation. In the center of the sheep lies the corpse of a man. A clear jewel has been firmly pressed into his forehead, caving in the front of his skull. His eyes are wide, his face contorted in a vision of fear, as if beseeching you for mercy. Though you know better, you check for a pulse. As you touch the man's skin, the jewel in his forehead dissolves, and the woods around you seem to clear. The arcane presence masking the path further up the hill has faded. Reveal ascending path. So reveal it, I'm assuming flip it?
Yep.
Okay. I'll read the little, that's what it looks like. I'll read the little flavor text first. When you try to follow the path leading further up Sentinel Hill, you somehow end up walking in a perpetual loop. Each time you stop to find your bearings, you find yourself back at the base of the hill again. Okay, reveal it. Ascending path is connected to each copy of Altered Path. To Shroud of 3, investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, put a random set-aside Altered Path into play. And then it says remove all clues from each location in play. There are none. Okay. Act 2A, Ascending the Hill, version 3. As you ascend the hill, the environment around you grows increasingly strange and otherworldly. The arcane energy feels even stronger here, crackling in the air and crawling on your skin. Clues cannot be placed on non-altered locations. When an investigator enters Sentinel Peak, advance. That's what it looks like. So, clues cannot be placed on non-altered locations. You know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
We're going to have to get clues, put them on like these, and come back again.
They can't be placed on non-altered locations.
Right.
These are non-altered locations. Why would
Oh, cannot be placed on non-altered. Oh, sorry. Kind of read that weird.
So Sentinel Peak says, an additional cost to move into Sentinel Peak, the investigators must spend 2 clues per investigator as a group.
Oh, okay. For one of us to get up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. How many actions was that out of yours? 2? Must have been 2.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So for my third action, I will move.
I'm trying to think
over.
though. Because, let's see, this will cost me 1, 2, 3 to investigate, but then I'll be at your location, won't get your resource.
I'll move right there. I can't move.
Oh, you can't even move here anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So I'll move right here.
That's for your third action.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm not even really moving anyway.
Why not?
Because I got all this, I got all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use 2 actions to get rid of hypochondrium, and I have to do it. I can't have this out.
Okay.
Oh, I'm retconning because I played scavenging. As a response, after you successfully investigate by 2 or more, exhaust scavenging. Choose an item card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. I remember I got the +1, and I was at a 4, so I was at 5 to a 2. I made it by 2. I'm gonna get Old Book of Lore back. It's an item.
Nice.
I'm retconning that, so that's the way we're doing it. All right, and then I'm just going to actually play Emergency Cash. Oops, that's not Emergency Cash. I'm going to play the upgraded level 2 one, so I gain 3 resources, draw 1 card. You can never be too prepared. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then draw a card. I'm looking for stuff, but it ain't coming out. I got resources, so. Alright, that's all I can do. Give me the bag.
Alright, here's the cast bag.
Now I'm going to test Will to get rid of Frozen and Fear. I do not. Damn it. Alright. And I'm down. Oh, yours is done, right? Or the other round or another turn?
End of the round.
Okay. Alright, upkeep. Or enemy. There's still no enemies. Upkeeping the meeples. Draw a card.
Cards. Oh, nice.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I am, again, see, this is why I need the little thing out. I am doing something here. I am actually going to pay 1 resource for this test here. I have Lucky, the level 2 version. Fast, when you fail a skill test, get +2 to your skill value for the test and draw 1 card. So I had a -2, my will is a 4, -2 is 2, +2 is 4, beats the 3. So I am going to get rid of that. And I get to draw a card. It's kind of funny, actually. Alright. Sorry, I keep forgetting things. I got other things on my mind right now.
You got it.
Alright. So we drew a card, get a resource.
Yep.
And that's it, right? End of the round.
End of the round.
Distant Voices goes away.
Alright, Mythos phase.
Mythos phase. We had a Doom.
Yep. Draw a card. Light of
Whatever.
Aforgamon. Whatever. Peril. You must attach it to either the current agenda or the current act. Limit 1 per agenda and act.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many do we need here? 2 clues per investigator. I think this will go.
4 clues.
Yeah, I think this will go first. I'm imagining, because we haven't got any ascending paths out yet. Alright. My turn. Good old Rodney Remains. You all know what that does, and you can read it right here if you don't. I'll test my will 3. So I have a will of 4. +1. Good. So no horror. Alright. That wasn't the worst.
Yep.
Now, why don't you go first so you can do your, thing.
So I'll go first. I gain a resource for Lone Wolf. Then for my first action, I will move into Ascending Path.
Okay.
For my second action, I will spend 2 resources for Streetwise and investigate at Ascending Path.
Which adds +3, so she's got a 6.
Yep. I got a 6. -1, I succeed.
Okay. You want to pick one of these? Just
Sure,
put them at
I'll
random.
take that one.
Start in the middle.
Alright. And then for my final action, I will move into here.
Okay.
Alright, Altered Path. A shiver courses up your spine as you step forth onto the path. Its route touched by a bizarre arcane power. Lost memories. Forced. After you reveal lost memories, take 1 horror and for each action you have remaining. Nice.
That's the second time it's happened. That's pretty awesome.
It's got 2 shroud and 1 clue per investigator, and the flavor text says, no, this shouldn't be here. This can't be here.
Okay, we'll just show you that's the front of it. All the Altered Paths front look the same.
Yeah.
And this is what
The back looks like.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's got like one side like different, like it's a lost memory or something. It's pretty neat. Trying to show you these because the artwork is really nice on here. So you don't take any horror. That's pretty good, and it's only a shroud of 2, so that helps.
That's me.
All right, that was a good turn.
Yep.
And this is connected to the Altered Path and a moon. So there's no moon out yet,
moon.
or crescent, or whatever you want to even call it.
Moon.
All right, my turn. I'm going to move 1,
Nice.
and I am going to use my last
I'm just gonna use the bathroom.
flashlight. Alright, I'm doing that. Spend 1 supply, investigate. Location gets -2 shroud. So it's at a shroud of 1. And yeah. Oh, no, that's not connected. I actually had to move here first. That's 1. That's 2. This is my last action. So you know what? I'm going to get that resource back. Now I'm going to use Duke to investigate. Oh. And I fail. And I lost Unexpected Courage, and I lost a baseball bat. Because I was only at a 4 to a 3.
Alright.
Yeah, I realized I had to move here. That was 1, that was 2.
Yeah.
So, sorry buddy. Try to get another path out there for us, but
Yeah.
couldn't do it. Alright. Upkeep. Do our meeples. Unexhaust any cards. Draw a card. There we go.
Nice.
That's what I've been waiting for. Get a resource. And that's it.
Yep.
Alright, Mythos. How to do. There's a card.
Frozen in Fear. Put it into my threat area. First time you perform one of the following actions, move, fight, or evade. Each round it costs an additional action.
Okay.
At the end of your round, test Will 3. If you succeed, discard Frozen in Fear.
Alright, and course, I was waiting for them to come up. I've got a Thrall. It's got a combat of 2, health 2, agility 2, humanoid, monster, abomination, spawn, location with the most clues. And it has retaliate, and it says a malevolence has overtaken their minds, turning them into soulless puppets. And they do 1 damage and 1 horror per attack. So this actually goes to you, unfortunately. Because it spawns here with the clues, and it automatically engages.
Yep.
Alright, it's alright though. I mean, it is what it is. What's nice is actually if you can evade him and hunt, and evade him and get those clues, because he doesn't have hunter.
That's nice.
Well, see, we got options. Alright, my turn though. Oh, that was my turn. Yeah, it went to you. Alright, that's not terrible. Or at least for me. Do you mind if I go first?
Sure, you can go first.
Alright. I am going to spend 4 resources. And I'm going to play Dr. Milan Christopher, Professor of Entomology. He's an ally, Miskatonic, traded. You get +1 lore, static, response. After you successfully investigate, gain 1 resource. While I truly pray that this nightmare is just a singular abomination, I must admit that I am exhilarated by the possibility this is but one specimen of a new genius. He's got 1 health and 2 horror I could use this soak him up with. That was 1. Now for 2, I'm going to investigate. Now this time I'll use my flashlight. So I'm at a 3 to a 1. -1, I make it. And it just says, after this investigate, and it says investigate, I do get a resource. And I do, because I successfully investigated, I get to put out an altered path.
That one? Okay.
I'll go for one.
Okay.
I could go there,
Yeah.
but I'd rather stay here and try to get out another path, so we don't have to keep bouncing.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Duke. Gives me a base of 4. With Christopher Milan, I have a 5.
Milan Christopher.
Did I screw it up again?
Yeah.
I can't.
Christopher.
Boy, I haven't even started drinking yet tonight, people. It's only the afternoon.
Alright, reveal another token, cancel the effects and cancel the effects and icons of each skill card committed.
And I committed no skill cards.
Alright.
Oh, man. That autofill token, boy. I love it and I hate it. Alright, sorry, buddy. I tried, man. I left you hanging in the wind. Alright, so you gotta figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm actually going to, but still my turn, I'm going to discard this flashlight.
Okay, nice.
I believe. Yes.
Alright, so...
Wow, that's a good card, man. I have never used scavenging. It's an item card in your discard pile. I thought it was like the most top one. It's any item. Wow, that's pretty nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it is pretty nice, man. I can have multiple baseball bats or flashlights.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You could just like...
And it's a response. It's not even a, like, it doesn't cost an action either.
You could just keep discarding the knife and getting it back and just...
Yeah, it only costs 1. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright. Your turn, buddy. So, what's your plan over there?
I'm gonna evade this thrall.
You're gonna evade him?
Yep, then I'm gonna investigate.
You're gonna investigate? Okay.
So, in order to evade him, I have... Oh, no, wait. First, I'm the only character at my location, so I gain resource.
Oh, yeah, Lone Wolf is great. That is great to get... And you had this was the first turn, too.
Yeah. First, I will use Manual Dexterity, which gives me 2 agility icons. Max 1 commitment per skill test. If this test is successful, draw a card.
Okay.
So I'm now at a 5 to a 2. -1.
Okay.
It stood out like that.
That's pretty cool. It did come out like that too. That's like.
Yeah. So I succeed, and this guy's evaded, and because of manual dexterity, I draw a card.
I'm gonna put it on top a little bit. Okay, now what are you gonna do?
Now, for my second action, I will investigate at Lost Memories. So I will use 2 clues for Streetwise.
Resources.
Yeah, 2 resources.
You're doing what I'm doing now.
Yep.
Alright, that's fine. That's fun.
If I had to use 2 clues to use
I know.
Streetwise, that would be like... Alright, so -1,
Cool.
I succeed.
That's 1.
And then I'll do the same thing. Use 2 clues, resources for Streetwise, and investigate with a 6 to a 2. Cultist. Reveal another token. Cancel the effects of skill cards.
You don't have any skill cards, right?
Yeah, I didn't use any skill cards. 0.
Nice.
So I succeed.
See, what's for him? I'd be getting my butt whooped. Alright, we're halfway there.
And that's me.
Alright.
Yep.
That's pretty darn good.
Yep.
For you.
Yep.
Alright, upkeep or enemy.
Enemy.
He's evaded, so nothing happens. Doesn't
Yep.
hunt or anything.
Now up.
Oh, end of your turn.
Oh, end of my turn. Test will 3, but I will use. You can help me. You know.
I know. I'm just looking. Maybe there's something. You know. Just
But
trying to
I
help.
will use guts.
Oh,
which
yes.
Gives me 2 will, and it says max 1 commitment per skill test. If this test is successful, draw a card.
Okay.
So I'm at a 5.
Did you ever draw your card for manual dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay, you did. All right.
I'm at a 5 to a 3. -2.
It's just
I
enough.
succeed. And Frozen in Fear is gone. And the test is successful, so I draw a card.
Okay. Good. Good. I like to have things in our threat area if we don't have to.
Yep.
We haven't taken any damage yet, so we gotta remember that's there though.
Yep.
Right, nothing missing. Alright, upkeep phase. Ready our meeples?
Got it.
Unexhaust any cards. Draw a card. Oh yeah, he gets unexhausted and it goes again. Oh, this is gonna be cool.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool. And get a resource.
Okay.
Man, you're getting like 3 resources a turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking nice.
Yeah.
And you're needing them for that investigate, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Jenny Barnes is really a good character.
Yeah.
I really like Jenny when she's equipped right. Alright, yeah, that's it, right? Okay.
Yep.
Ugh, the dreaded. Up to 9 already.
Do some voices. Can't play assets or events.
Alright, that's not the worst.
Yeah.
It looks like you just got to evade and move this turn anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, my thing. Okay. It's another thrall. Location with the most clues. There is no location with the most clues. So I can put this on any location. That's the way we're gonna play it. Right? I don't see any other. There are no clues.
I put him like.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
here.
gonna put him out of reach. I just making sure we're not screwing up.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him like here.
No, just I don't want him here. All right, yeah, we're gonna put him just over here. Heck with it.
Sure.
Cause we already got something over there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you look at that. You know, comment. Please tell us if that's wrong. I mean, there are no clues. So that's the way we're gonna play it. All right.
Okay.
So, what is your plan for this turn?
I'm gonna evade that guy.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna move out of here.
To here.
Then I'm gonna move into here.
Okay. I'm going to
Do something? Or are you gonna do nothing?
Well, I want to at least investigate to get this other one out. That's one.
Got it.
Then 2, move there with Duke to investigate.
Got it.
And then 3, I would like to play a card.
Got it.
But we gotta investigate first. We gotta get moving on those clues. So why don't you go first? Because if you go to this one, I'll go to this one.
Got it.
All right.
So, I'm the only investigator at my location, so I gain a resource. Then, I will spend 2 resources for Streetwise, because that also gives me agility as well as lore. And I will try to evade this throw at a 6 to a 2. Auto fail.
Oh man, that's brutal.
Yep. So for my second action, I will try again.
Man, we have drawn that thing like 5, 6 times. That's crazy.
Yep. Using Streetwise again. +1, so I succeed this time.
Okay.
And this guy is evaded. And then for my third action, I'll move here to Ascending Path. Alright, your turn.
Dang. That's crazy, this card.
Okay.
So I'm looking at it for a minute. Wow. Alright, let me just keep focused here. I got to investigate. So... Oh, I'm not even going to move with Duke. I'm going to have to use Duke. Yes, I'm going to have to use Duke.
Okay.
So he gives me a 4 with Dr. Milan Christopher. I'm at a 5.
Okay.
To a 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 went on tie. Okay, so
Nice.
the last path is in. That was 1 action, right?
Yep.
So I at least wanted to do that. Do I want to do this? Should we keep moving?
Yeah. We
That-
should keep moving.
No, this is a good card. Oh, I do have agility out there. My will is a 4. Yeah. Oh man, that's good. Sorry, people. It's kind of a good card, and I never used it, and I just. Well, I guess I don't need it. I more want to use it than I actually need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a cool card. All right, I'm gonna keep focused. I'm gonna go to 2. Alter path, the same. Dunwich Woods altered, same flavor text. Dimensional gap. Shroud of 3. Dunwich. Oh, yeah, forced. After you reveal Dunwich gap, discard cards from the top on the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. Spawn that enemy here instead of its normal location. Oh man, it's gonna be something nasty.
So it's got 3 shroud and 2
So,
clues and 1 clue per investigator.
Discard cards till an enemy is discarded. Oh, that's a good one to avoid.
Yep.
Oh, it's another throw. Okay, that's not the worst.
Alright.
So I got a third action. I'm actually gonna fight this thing.
Alright.
It has 2 clues per investigator.
1 clue per investigator.
1 clue per investigator. 2. I'm just babbling things out. You know what's nice about this though?
Yeah.
We don't have to go there,
Yeah.
as far as I know of.
Yeah.
Which means you can go right up the hill.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me deal with this.
Got it.
No, this I gotta deal with.
Got it.
So I have a combat of... Oh, I'm gonna use my knife. I'm gonna throw it.
Nice.
Discard knife. Fight, you get +2 combat versus attack. This attack deals +1 damage. So I'm at 4 for my combat. And I'm gonna throw in a resource from Scrapper to make it a 5.
Got it.
Man, come on! That was my action. Yeah. Man, another autofail. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is just crazy. I should have played that card. Alright. Man. We are just drawing that autofail like crap. I'm going to check this bag after. Make sure we only got one in here. Because that I shoveled that thing good. Alright. All it does is slow me down though. Because I had to investigate. Alright. Upkeep. Red enemy. No, enemy phase.
Yeah, enemy.
He attacks me. And you must
treat all damage as direct and treat all horror as direct.
So I gotta take a direct horror and damage.
Yep.
That's not good.
Yep. Especially with like Ashcan.
Yep.
He doesn't have very good
No, he doesn't.
stats.
Oh, I like what you do. Put him underneath.
Yeah.
Alright, that's not the worst, but... Alright, now upkeep phase.
Alright, yep.
Unexhaust any cards. So this is unexhausted here.
Oh, another. Oh no, it's not the end of the round yet.
Draw a card. I drew my third weakness.
Alright.
I drew Wrecked by Nightmares. Exhaust all assets you control. And I cannot remember. That's fine. I can still use this to evade. And I can use assets you control cannot ready. Discard, or 2 actions. Discard Wrecked by Nightmares.
Well, I drew a weakness too.
Oh no.
Amnesia. Revelation. Choose and discard all but one.
Oh, you got a stack of cards too.
Yeah.
How many cards are you getting rid of?
Like 7, I think.
Oh my god.
I guess I'll keep this one. Yeah.
Why not? Strikes at the worst moment.
Yeah.
But that's gone though, right?
Yeah.
So that goes into a discard pile, okay. Now, end of round, you get rid of that.
Yep. Now Mythos.
Ugh, out of Doom.
Yep.
Get a card.
Yep. Visions of Future Past. Test Will 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of your deck.
Wow, that's a nasty one.
Yeah. Will 5.
You only have Will of 3, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're going to discard at least 2 cards. Oh wait, we didn't get our resources.
Oh yeah.
So, just in case if you get like an Elder Sign, you know.
Yeah.
I know you have that ability.
Yeah, Elder Sign is +1 for each resource.
Yeah.
So that could actually save you. -2.
It's 4 cards.
So, yep, 4 cards I need to discard. Do I still play it, or is it just discarded?
They're discarded.
That's nice. Because that was internal injury. 1, 2, 3. Ah! There goes physical training. 4. Nice. I discarded 2 weaknesses, but I lost physical training. And I lost hard knocks earlier.
2 weaknesses?
Yeah.
You know what? Let me... Just because we gotta play this right.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take this a moment to look that up. Weaknesses 21. When an investigator draws a weakness, resolve that card. When an investigator draws a weakness with a player card type, for example, an asset, an event, risk, it'll resolve. He didn't draw it. If an investigator card, if a weakness enters an investigator's hand, it didn't enter your hand.
No.
You can't discard a weakness from your hand. Yeah, that seems right to me then. Let us know if that's right. He had to discard cards from his deck and put them into his discard pile. So, as far as I can read, anything that, if you draw a card, he's not drawing. He's not discarding from his hand. So that's the way we're going to play it. Okay, that's actually kind of worked out for you. That would have been 2 of your next cards. That was just you, right?
Yep.
Oh, man. Beyond the Veil, a Hex, Surge, Revelation. Put Beyond the Veil into play in your threat area if there is no copy of Beyond the Veil in your threat area. Force, after your deck has no cards in it, take 10 damage and discard Beyond the Veil. And I am loaded up over here, and it surges. Whew. You might have to come and help me. Wizard of Yog-Sothoth. Combat of 4, health of 3,
Jeez.
evasion of 3, humanoid sorceress, prey, least cards in hand, what comes to me anyway. Hunter Force, when the engaged investigator draws a hex or a pact card, Wizard of Yog-Sothoth attacks an investigator.
Good thing you drew that before you.
Yeah.
Drew him.
Dude, I got a lot of stuff here. All my stuff is down.
Yep.
And I can't get rid of this until these 2 are evaded.
Well.
Yeah, I need help, Mark. I can't do this by myself. Alright, it's our turn, right?
Yep.
Well, this guy's worth a victory. But boy, he's at strength 4. That was a horrible, horrible phase. This is not an asset that I need to worry about. And none of these exhaust, so I'm just going to keep these like that. But my poor Duke. I'm in trouble over here, buddy. Dean, come here and help me out with this wizard. Evade him.
I guess I could.
I mean, I can't. Otherwise, I'm going to take 3 horror and 2 damage.
Yeah, I could do that.
Because I have to try to evade him and then get rid of this because
Yeah.
I don't have much of a choice. I got to get Duke back.
So, for my first action, I will move over to this. No, my turn is starting. I'm alone, so I gain a clue.
Okay.
For my first action, I will move into this location.
Alright.
For my second action, I will engage that guy.
The Wizard of Yog-Sothoth.
Yep. And for my third action, I will spend 2 resources for Streetwise and try to evade him. -1. I
that's
succeed,
good.
and he's evaded.
Alright, thank you. I needed that help.
Yep.
I know that was kind of a waste of a turn, but I needed it.
Yep.
Alright, my turn. Hand me the bag.
Okay, here's the chaos bag.
I'm going to attempt to evade the Wizard of Yogg-Sothoth.
Got it.
I'm going to spend 3 resources.
Okay.
Using Scrapper.
You mean you're gonna attempt to evade the thrall, right?
Yes, what did I say?
The Wizard of Yogg-Sothoth. But he's already evaded at your location.
Yes, he is. -3. Good thing I spent 3. So he's evaded.
Nice.
That was 1, and unfortunately, just for my 2 actions, I gotta get rid of this.
Nice.
But you know what's sick? All of our weaknesses are out, except for maybe 1 of yours. But all 3 of mine are out.
Well,
You've got 3 in there.
sacrificial beast.
Because you've got,
still
yeah.
in the deck.
But, weaknesses are out.
Yep.
And that was my freaking turn. Enemy phase, nothing attacks, which is good.
Okay.
Upkeep, ready our meeples.
Yep.
And then
Ready
ready all
those
cards.
Fewest cards in hand. I have 1.
It goes to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got more than that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Prey comes into effect when there's a tie. It doesn't do anything else where it spawns or nothing. It's just that there's 2 investigators, so it's going to gauge him.
Yep.
And then this comes to me. Alright.
Alright, so we draw a card and gain a resource. Alright.
Mythos phase.
Okay.
Man, that's going to flip real soon.
Yeah, it's gonna flip next turn. Beyond the Veil. Surge. Put Beyond the Veil into... Oh, it's a hex. Whenever you draw a hex or pact, he attacks me.
Oh, man, really?
Yep.
There's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately.
So that's a damage and 2 horror.
Well, at least you got Liquor Courage over there.
Yep. So,
Yeah, that's not. You still gotta do the hex too.
yeah, Beyond the Veil. Surge. Put Beyond the Veil into play in your threat area. If your deck has no cards in it, take 10 damage and discard Beyond the Veil.
My draw. Oh man.
Oh no, it surges. It surges.
Oh, it
Sorry,
surges? That's not good, buddy.
Lupine Thrall. Spawn is farthest location from you.
That's Sentinel Hill, isn't it?
It's right here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Because it would take 1, 2, 3 to move there.
Yeah.
So he spawns.
Yeah, because this is only 1, 2. You are right. Does he have Hunter though?
Yeah, he has.
He does Hunter. Okay, so he is coming.
Yep, no problem.
And he's tough too. He is no joke either.
Yeah.
We don't have any weapons out. All right.
Well, I have a knife.
Now it's me. Oh, of course I draw this card right afterwards. Revelation. If there are no abomination enemies in play, Altered Beast gains Surge. This is an abomination.
Yeah.
Otherwise, choose an abomination enemy, heal all damage to an enemy, attach Altered Beast to it. Forced. When you enter or attach enemy's location, or vice versa, take 1 horror. We'll put it on him.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's
Sort of,
good.
but we gotta think here, buddy. Question.
I know what I'm gonna do.
You know what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Question is, do I evade? Or do I fight? I think I should fight because we're getting way too many enemies on the board.
You got it.
And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies on the board. We need to start.
Yep.
Can use Duke to fight.
Yep.
And then I gotta start investigating. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Yep.
Are you able to handle that, dude?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
So why don't I go first?
You wanna go first?
Yep.
Okay.
So I don't get a resource because you're in the same location.
Oh yeah, lone wolf.
Yeah, but I'll use 2 resources for streetwise, and I get +3 evade. So I'm at a 650. Auto
Oh
fail.
man, that's the 8th time we've drawn that thing.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That is literally the 8th time we've drawn that thing.
So, I don't know.
Can you
Can't
fight
really
him?
do much. I could.
I mean, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
Throw your knife at him.
Yeah, I guess.
And that'd
I'll
put
do
2
that.
damage on him.
Yeah.
And then maybe if I evade, I can try to maybe attack him.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So, I'll use the bottom action on the knife as an action. Discard knife, fight. You get +2 combat for this attack, and this attack deals +1 damage. So, I'm at a 5-4.
I'm gonna throw you one.
Alright.
I'm gonna do one of my fire axes.
So, I'm at a 6-4.
Then I'm at the same location. You can throw a card out to help
Yeah.
out an investigator.
0.
Okay, you didn't need it, but
So,
that's 2 damage.
yep, which is nice. Alright, I did 2 damage to him.
Got
So-
1 left.
Yep. And I have 1 action left. So,
Remember, he's got to retaliate, so if you fail, he'll hit you. Right? Does he have
he does
retaliate?
not have retaliate.
Oh, he does not. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
He has hunter though.
Yep. Not that that's going to matter. If we can kill him, he'll go on a victory pile.
Yep.
But this is just wasting our time is what this is doing here. That only gives you evade and lore, right?
Yeah.
You can't play like a curd because you'll get attack opportunity.
I'm gonna do this. For 1, I'll play Switchblade. It's fast. So he doesn't get attack of opportunity because it's a fast action. So then, for my last action, I will use the action on Switchblade, Fight. You get +2 combat for this attack. If you succeed by 2 or more, this attack deals +1 damage.
Okay.
So I'm at a 5-4 right
I'm
now.
going to throw you out another card.
Got
I'm going to
it.
use my good card, but I don't care. We kind of have to do it. I'm using my flare, but whatever.
So I'm at a 6-4.
Yeah, we're in a desperate situation here.
-3. Ugh.
Oh man, that really sucks, dude.
Yep.
Like seriously, like, that took all my icons. I can't even help you anymore.
Yep.
He's gonna hit you hard.
Yep.
Wow, buddy, I'm sorry. Hand me that card. Hand me the thing. I'm gonna have to use Duke and attack this thing, and I'm gonna use a resource.
You got it.
So I'm at a 4-5 to a 2.
You got it.
Cultist, I gotta draw another token. Zero. I do 2 damage, I get +1 for Duke. So he is gone finally. And yeah, exhaustive fight, you get a base skill of 4 with this attack. I dealt 1 damage and I use my thing. And then what I will do for my second action, well, what I'm going to do is
For
I'm going to get rid of Old Book of Lore. And I'm going to use discard a card from your hand, ready an asset you control, limit once per round.
That's your ability.
Yep, on Ashcan Pete.
Yep.
So I take the risk of attacking without engaging. So if I do that, I can start freaking trying to get some clues here.
I think you probably should.
I think we have to be risky.
Yep.
So I'm going to attack his guy. If I miss, I hit him. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm at a 4, 5, 6, 7.
Got it.
And these 3 are my resources. What was that thing that I needed to do? Nah. I have to. 0. He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to help my partner out. I can't leave him hanging like that. This is a victory, but it's only good if we survive. So this is my 3rd action. I'm going to investigate.
Alright.
I'm going to use my flashlight. So I'm at a... Oh, that's right. Cam Ready Duke. Hold on a second. I've only got a 2 to investigate. I can't play any more cards. I'm like...
I don't have anything to help you.
Right, now I'm trying to think here. Well, we got rid of the enemies, which is good.
You could just investigate. What would you be at?
2 to a 3.
Ah.
Yeah. Ah, boy. Well, I'm gonna get a resource, because I can always use resources. I see, we wasted a whole round. We're just trying to get rid of these enemies. But, you know, he's gone now. And it is what it is. Alright, but we do have a strong enemy out already to another one.
Yeah.
This guy. Yeah, he's strong. Yeah, I guess that's it. Well,
Yep.
we're down, so we're going to ready ourselves. Well, enemy phase.
Well, hold on. What are you doing for your 3rd action?
I got a resource.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, enemy phase. This guy moves.
Where does he move to?
Right here.
Probably there, yeah, base of the hill. And what are his stats exactly? 4, 3, and 4?
Yeah, 4 combat, 3 health, and 4
Boy, that's a nasty one.
event.
You're low on resources, and I am. Alright.
Alright.
Now we unexhaust.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Yep.
Oh, that's always good.
That's okay.
Get a resource.
Resources. Alright. Mythos phase.
The ugliness. This flips. This goes away.
This is gone though, which is nice.
The world is altered. As you explore the paths surrounding Sentinel Hill, the chanting at the hilltop rises to a crescendo and takes an otherworld quality, reverberating through the trees as if carried by unseen currents. The world begins to change. The grass and trees dissolve like sugar in a cup of tea. A vast, endless sky slices through the reality you see before you, and you feel drawn to it, terrified and awestruck. The arcane power becomes distorted and seeps around you, creating strange alterations in the land. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Okay.
Mark, why don't you use the shuffler?
Alright.
So that goes on one side. This goes on the other.
Got it.
We're using our shuffler, it might be a little loud.
Yep.
And what I'll do is I'll cut the deck.
Got it.
And we'll do it one more time. We're going to make sure our shuffle is good. side.
Alright.
There's the other.
You got it.
I'll cut the deck. Alright, and then we'll read from Agenda 2A, Beckoning the Power. The old ones were, the old ones are, and the old ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between them. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned and to us unseen. Yog-Sothoth knows the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the key and guardian of the gate. Past, present, future, all are one in Yog-Sothoth. He knows where the old ones broke through of old and where they shall break through again. He knows where they have trod earth's fields and where they still tread them, and why no one can behold them. It's written in old Latin or italicized. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can read it, but hopefully you can. And it's got 10 doom. So that's it. Alright. And we still got to draw, right?
It's not written in like a language or something. It's just
Like a note.
Yeah,
like a note.
Alright, it's a thrall.
Oh man, come
Location
on.
with the most clues, that's right here.
Yep. Oh man. Visions of future past. Revelation, test well 5 for each point you fail by. Discard a top card of your deck. Are these visions of things to be or things they might be? Or could the horrors have already happened? And that's what it looks like. Yeah. I'm already losing by 1. Yeah. Got a will of 4. That's actually the worst thing I could have drawn, honestly.
Other thing?
Yeah. Oh no, that's absolutely the worst. Absolutely the worst we could have drawn.
What did you discard?
I got 2 of my best cards, Working a Hunch and Peter Sylvester.
Oh!
Yeah, both are gone. And I'd lose 5 cards.
Ugh.
So that's 1 more,
But
2
why?
more.
How much did they cost?
5.
5.
And I was already at -1. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna die.
Ugh.
I don't even have enough to get through here, barely.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Guys, I gotta take 10 points of damage.
Ugh.
Alright, well, whatever. Alright. That was that. That was absolutely horrible. That's an absolutely terrible card.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't have enough cards. Yeah. So I'm gonna be eliminated anyway. Alright. Our turn.
Okay.
Let me investigate and get out of here.
Got it.
Alright. For 1, and it's fast, I'm going to play Magnifying Glass. I'm still only at a 4. Damn, we should never have cheated. That's it. I'm dead.
Other thing.
Okay. Lost 2 more cards.
Ugh.
I lost by... I was at a 4 to a 3. But I will play...
What's the total cost of that?
2.
2?
Yeah, 4 to a 3. So I lost by 1. I'm going to spend 2 resources. And play... Look what I found. Fast play after you fail a skill by 2 or less. By investigating, discover 2 clues of your location.
Nice.
I can't believe I just did that. I mixed the hell out of this bag. I mean, I really, really did.
Yeah, we gotta move into Sentinel Hill.
Okay, so that was 1, 2.
Alright.
And I gotta move up here. But this thing's coming. We're
Yeah.
in a lot of trouble. Alright. Go ahead.
My turn. So I'll use 2 resources for Streetwise and try to evade this guy. So I am at a 62. Zero. I succeed. He's evaded.
That was one action.
Yep. For my second action, I'll move over here. And for my third action, I'll...
Wait, you know what? I might have another action. Because this was fast to play. I investigated.
Yep.
And I failed. But I played... That was 2.
Yeah, you have another action.
Because I moved. I do have another action. I'm going to move here.
Alright.
Additional cost must... The investigators must spend 2 clues as a group.
Got it.
Alright, Sentinel Peak. The arcane wall blocks, okay. When an investigator at this location draws 1 hex card, that investigator takes 1 damage. It was here that the Watleys used to build their hellish fires and chant their hellish rituals. It's got a shroud of 4 with 2 clues per investigator, and it's got a victory 2.
Alright.
So we're going to put on 4 clues. Yeah.
Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's
Oh, we got to
you.
read this too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Will the change. Approaching the peak of Sentinel Hill, you are confronted by several citizens of Dunwich. The man in the center of their circle is desperately trying to complete a Latin incantation. It's not working, Seth, one of the other men cries out. What are we going to do? The man in the center stops his chant and pulls out a cobbler's knife. The father demands a blood sacrifice, he declares, and his face twists into a crazed expression. Before he can react, he slits his left wrist with the knife, dropping to his knees in agony. The headstone of the altar behind him splits open. A torrent of energy pours out of the stone, coalescing into the form of an open gate. Seth holds onto the stone in front of him to prevent himself from being sucked into the gate, but several others are startled and pulled through it. You barely manage to dig your heels in and grab hold of a nearby rock in time to resist the pull of the gate. Seth rises, wounded but alive. An expression of pride spreads across his painted face. Put the set-aside Seth Bishop's enemy into play at Sentinel Peak with 1 damage per investigator on him.
Got it.
Seth Bishop, fight 5, 3 health per at 6 health, 5 evade, retaliate. And he says he, Miss Corey, as how he sat to look for Seth's cows, frightened as he was, and found him in the upper pasture, night the devil's hop yard in an awful shape. Half of 'em's clean gone, and not half of 'em that's left is sucked most dry blood with sores on 'em. And that is Seth Bishop. And put him into... Oh man, so he engages me.
Here's the 2 damage we need to put on him.
The gate opens. From the ruins of the headstone on the altar of Hill's Peak, a gateway of churning vibrant energy has appeared. A force like a hurricane erupts from the gate, bending trees and pulling debris into it. The howling of the gale, drowns out all other sound. Somehow you must find a way to close the gate. Objective: only investigators at Sentinel Peak may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. We need 4 clues, people, to win this.
Okay. So that was 2 actions, and my 3rd action, I'll move here.
Man, it is so little, so late.
Yeah. Alright, now we have the enemy phase. He attacks you.
And I take a damage in him, or?
It doesn't have to be direct this time.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah, which is nice.
So I'll put 1 horror on Christopher.
Got it.
And we gotta place a doom. Oh, upkeep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So we unexhaust our maples.
Draw a card.
Unexhaust any cards.
Draw a card.
Oh boy, I could really help us, man.
Nice.
I just got a very good card,
And then
but I need some freaking resources badly. Well, I need to be successful. If I can be successful, I can do some serious stuff.
Nice.
Yes, I can, actually. Alright, but we got this.
Alright. Light of blah. Peril.
Yeah.
You must attach it to the current agenda or current act.
Might as well go to the act.
Yep.
Oh, I'm out of the game.
Oh, what is it?
Wow, I could have won it for us. I'm out of the game, I think. I got another one of these.
Oh.
Give me that.
Oh, you gotta be extremely lucky.
Do you have any will that can help me?
Any will?
I have nothing.
Nothing. What's your will?
4.
4 to 5.
-3. So 2 cards. Boy, this is close. Oh, man! Could have used that, too. Alright. That was that. I lost 2 cards. This is the plan. Mark, if you could take this thing from me,
I can take him.
I can get us 2. I can get us 2 clues this turn, probably 2 next turn,
Got it.
and win this for us.
Got it.
Or maybe I can even do this now. Yeah, I need 2 turns if I'm successful. That's the point. It's going to be
Okay.
It's going to be based on success.
Well, I have a plan then.
You have a plan? Okay.
Alright, so first it's my turn.
Yep.
I will play Emergency Cash,
Nice.
gain 3 resources, and draw 1 card.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy, if you can investigate.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And draw 1 card. Ooh, that's kind of okay. So and then I will investigate using 2 resources for Streetwise. Yeah, sure. So
So what are you at?
6 to a 4. But then I will use Elusive to give me 1 lore icon.
Okay.
So I'm at a 7 to a 4.
That's always good.
-2, I succeed, and I get a clue.
This is tight, boy. This is tight.
And then for my 3rd action, I will take Seth Bishop.
You know what?
Yeah.
And that'll be 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 2 clues. Hold on, we gotta think this through. We are so close, man.
Yep.
Okay, so hold on. If you take him, I do this. Successful. I get those 2 clues. It'll be 1 action. 2nd action gets this. 3rd, put this in play. The next round, I can definitely get stuff.
Got it.
Although, I'm trying to think. Hold on. It's hard to do. You take him. I do 1 resource right now.
Got it.
Play this for my 2nd action. Investigate, get 2 of those, and this will already be out in play. Alright, yeah, if you take him, I know you're going to get hit, but
It's fine.
that'll be great.
I still got a bunch of health and a bunch of sanity.
Okay. So so you're down, right?
Yep.
Alright, it really helped you getting that 1, honestly.
Yep.
I am going to get 1 resource. Then I'm going to play a card for my second action. As my first action, get a resource. I'm going to play Flashlight. It gets 3 supplies. Do you have any more lore over there?
Yeah.
You do. How much lore can you contribute?
1.
1. I go 2 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I'll spend 1 supply
Alright.
to use my flashlight to investigate. So that's a 2. I'm at a 2, 3, 4. I'm going to throw out deduction to give me a 5. If this skill is successful while investigating a location, discover 1 additional clue to the location. I knew I seen this symbol before. I must have warned the others before it's too late.
So you're at a 5 to a 2.
Correct.
Nice. How many cards do you have in your deck?
4.
Okay.
It's kind of now or never. I'm just thinking.
I would just go for it.
Should I?
You can't get anything worse than a -3.
Well, I'm worried about the stupid elder thing.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, hear me shuffling this up like I'm not looking on camera. I'm just trying to shuffle this up good.
Yep. He's shuffling it.
-2.
Yes.
Yes, so I get 2 clues.
Yay.
So that was 1 to get a resource, 2. That was 3.
Okay.
Yep, so we gotta survive.
Yep.
1 more, man. 1 more.
So, enemy phase, he attacks me.
Ooh, this is close.
Yep.
And Hunter, he will move
Yep.
up the hill. He's coming up the hill.
Yep, but he's not here yet.
And you took 1 damage and 1 horror
Yep.
from him. I'm not even worried about his victory points. I know it's a lot, but I don't even care about
He
that.
only has 1 victory point, though.
Yeah, I don't even care. Right
And we already have 1 victory point.
Alright. Upkeep.
Alright.
Draw a card.
No. First we reset.
Oh, we're doing maples.
Yep, we unexhaust.
Unexhaust. I didn't have anything
cards.
unexhausted. Then draw a
Draw a
card.
card.
Of course, that's useless to me.
Yeah. Yes.
-2. Yeah, I did not succeed by 2 or more.
Got it.
Because of scavenging. I was looking at scavenging.
Alright.
Gain a resource.
Nice.
That's cool. You got a resource to investigate with,
Yep.
which is nice.
Alright. Mythos.
Oh, I did get a resource from Dr. Christopher Milan because I was successful.
Dr. Milan Christopher.
Dr. Milan Christopher, dang it! I can't. I'm not doing it on purpose either. I just.
Yeah.
All right, here's could be the bad thing.
Yep.
We had a doom.
Mythos phase. Beyond the Veil. It surges, but there is already a copy, so it doesn't do anything.
But it does
But it
surge.
surges. Light of
Yep, goes underneath the agenda. It's called Light of Aphrogamen.
Aphrodite.
Well,
Sure.
you tell us how to pronounce that. I'm not really positive. Alright.
What? What
You
is
gotta be
it?
joking. It's the 3rd copy of Visions of Future Past. That is absolutely crazy. Do you have any will over there? I have no will.
I do, but it's double or nothing. So
Oh.
I'm stupid to use this.
-1. So that's 2 cards. I'm down to 1 card. Oh my gosh. I'm down to 1 card.
But
So
it's
this-
still alive.
So it's still alive. This is intense.
Just barely.
This
but
is
it's
intense.
Still alive.
Alright, we need that 1 card.
That one clue.
I gotta go for it.
Go for it. Do it.
Should I use...
Yeah.
I'll use Duke.
Got it.
So I'm at a 4, 5, 6.
And I will give you 1 icon
Okay.
from flashlight, so you're at a 7 to a 4.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm shuffling up good, people. You hear it. -2. So I
Nice.
make it. Oh, so let's go slow. I get this. I get a resource.
Yep.
And then
Now we spend the requisite.
only
number.
investigators at Sentinel Peak, which we are.
Yep.
2 per investigator. It's 4.
Yep.
So you have 1. I have 3.
Nice.
Look at this thing's coming up the hill. All these guys are here. I got 1 card left.
Yep.
Peer into the abyss. You don't know how to close a swirling gate before you, and with each passing moment, the force from within it grows in strength. You fear that whatever entity the sorcerers have summoned from beyond approaches. With no time to spare, you turn in the open tome on the stone altar, desperate for answers. Resolution 1.
Okay.
Where's the thing? Oh.
So what's resolution 1?
Resolution 1. The poorly bound tome appears to be written records of old Watley, the man who taught Wilbur the ancient secrets of sorcery. You find a passage describing a place outside of time and space, where worlds converge and Yogg-Sothoth dwells. Only by reaching this nexus at the edge of reality can you unmake the terror that has split open the world. Feeling as if you may be going into your doom, you muster a final ounce of courage and step into the gate. In your campaign log, record the investigators entered the gate.
Okay. We entered the gate.
Each investigator earns experience equal to the victor's X value of each card in a victory display. So we have 1, 2, 3. 3 plus, we each saved 2, so we each have 5 right now.
Nice.
Wow. People, I hope you enjoyed that and watched it, because that was quite crazy. I forgot to mark off on this. I thought for sure I was going to be wiped out. So, look at the board right now. We're up there. He's engaged with you. This dude's coming up the hill. All these thralls have appeared all over the ascending paths.
That's like you drew this. You would have died.
Yep, I
Then it
got
would be
1
all up
card
to
left.
me. I would have had to use 4 resources because I had 4 resources.
And getting attack of opportunity. Yep.
Suffer the damage from that and try to not draw an auto fail.
Wow. That was, it went
Even
right.
if I had discarded the top 2 cards, it would have been -5.
Yeah. What's crazy is we got like lots of time left, but
Yeah.
we just
We really don't.
we're running out of.
honestly.
Because beyond the veil will do 10 damage to me next
Yeah.
turn. I would have drawn this turn actually. 'Cause I would have
Yeah.
drawn a card. You got to draw a card when it's your turn.
Yeah.
You don't have that option not to. So that was a lot of fun. That was, I thought, I can't believe I only had 9 cards left. I drew 2 Elder Things, but I still survived. Down to 1 card.
I drew Monster's Transformation.
Still haven't used it.
But still.
That is so amazing.
I still never used it.
Yeah, it goes to show you about greed, too. It's like, yeah, he was with the victory point, don't even bother with that guy.
Yeah.
It's weird I didn't give you an option of kill him or get the clues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That seemed kind of strange. Spend a requisite number of clues, yeah.
Or like...
And it doesn't say anything about not getting clues.
Yeah.
When an investigator at this location draws a hex, the investigator draws 1 damage.
So we're just gonna let Seth Bishop...
Oh, so I would have had actually 2 more damage on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the Vision of Future Past that I drew.
So we're just letting Seth Bishop live.
And you would have a damage on you because of this.
Why would I have a damage because of Beyond the Veil?
Remember, it surged?
But why would I get a damage for that?
It was a hex.
Oh.
And you're at Sentinel Peak.
Oh, yeah.
What did it surge into?
It surged into Light of the Moon.
Oh, yes. So you'd actually have another damage on you.
It's Light of the Moon.
So you're actually at 3.
It is a pact, but this is only hexes.
Right. So you'd actually have 3 damage on you.
Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, we survived though. So we already just left Seth Bishop there and just jumped through the gate. Alright, but that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright,
Thank you for
bye.
watching, and we'll see you next time. And that was pretty close.
Be sure to like and subscribe
And share and hit that notification bell. Alright, actually just a little brief recap. I was looking at these hexes, because Sentinel Hill says, forced when an investigator at the location draws a hex card, that investigator takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
So I would have drawn this one, I would have drawn this one, that would have put me up to 5 damage. Then on my last turn, I would have drawn this last one, which would have killed me. Which means I start the next scenario with a physical trauma.
Yep.
So there was 1 clue left on here, and she would have actually spent her 4 resources. She just drew from the bag. We did it off camera. But
I drew an Elder Sign.
But she did draw an Elder Sign, which means she succeeded.
Yeah, because I got +1 for each resource, so I got +1. So, and I was at a 9 to a 4.
No, you got...
Elder Sign, which is +1 for each.
Oh,
resource,
yeah, yeah.
1 resource.
Yeah, so
I was at 10 to a 4.
So I'm going to start off, SKMP's going to start with physical trauma next time, because
I each have a trauma.
I would have been defeated.
I have mental, you have physical.
Yeah, he's got a mental, I got a physical, because I forgot about that, so I'm correcting it. Alright.
Alright.
That makes more sense, because like you said, he would have got it, there was only 1 clue left anyway.
Yeah, bye guys.
And he had spent, what was your, 9 to 4?
9
and
to
you're
4.
doing Elder Sign? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have done it on camera, but...
been a 10 to a 4.
Trust us, we're not lying to you, we honestly did it. Alright.
Yep.
Thanks again.
The one time I drew an Elder Sign in this scenario.
Yeah.